It gives you an additional life.
Oh yeah, that. It was a lightsaber, honestly.
Yeah. And then also your Palico can use like a revival juice once you get like
Yeah.
highest amity with the ancient forest guys.
Yeah, I'd like to thank my Palico for getting me through work.
Yeah. So if you have all of the right things, you can get up to 5 lives. It will kill you. That's what I fucking thought. Now I kill you instead. Surprised he's still kicking, honestly. This has been an absolute wailing. Is he not even like low? No, he's low. Okay.
How are you gonna deal with someone like Teostra?
Good question. The burn damage alone is going to be very problematic.
Or like someone like Nergante?
Nergigante I'm not worried about. I've fought Nergigante
Really?
over 100 times. I'm pretty confident in him. Oh, I thought he was gonna go to sleep.
You just feel a little offset with Teostra.
Sorry, what was that?
You're just gonna feel offset, a little uncomfortable with fighting Teostra. You know, nothing too bad, right?
Yeah, Teostra is gonna be weird. Um, is he even base game?
Yeah, he's base game.
No, is he base game
Oh, shit.
assigned though?
Yeah, I think he is.
I mean, we had a catastrophic hardware failure, and they were asking if we had to replace it. I'm like, yes, it's
Yes,
a catastrophic
you-
hardware failure. You're lucky your building didn't burn down.
You're
Damn,
gonna
chat
look
just
at the
died.
papers. Oh man.
All right.
I feel like the place you work that has so many zero-day exploits, it's like a buffet.
Honestly, I'm not convinced there weren't already people in it. Like, the absolute lack of any fucking considerations of security, there's no way. Probably like fucking Gremlin 53 is fucking currently doing backflips in the server.
Oh god. What's the website perhaps hosted on one of these servers connected to their network?
So our websites were hosted externally because we actually don't have a
Okay, thank god.
server.
Oh, thank god.
We just
You had me
have
worried there for a second.
we just have, you know, like 150 vulnerable endpoints.
Lovely, I could find one, escalate to like a root access, and now they're just like take everything.
Don't worry.
Anything.
Don't worry. Everything was stored in like OneDrive and there was no red tape.
Oh, so it's just like
No permission management. None at all.
so I can just go in, like within the 10 minutes, I can just have all the info they have.
Oh yeah. Anybody who gained any access could download the entirety of all of our files. Yeah. Now I recognize that this is, you know, at least partially my fault because I was, you know, entrusted to fix a lot of this, but one person trying to fix an entire company while also managing 300 employees is not going to happen. Correction, managing the request of 300 employees. I had nobody under me. I wish I did. But it would never happen. They made as much crystal clear. They said that I could have people working for me once I proved my worth. All right, buddy. Do you want me to like commission somebody to hack you, like to make this happen, or what? It's okay. I've washed my hands of that shit ass job.
Yeah, that's right.
And here comes this asshole who's gonna come in here, flash me without my consent, and then he's gonna fuck right off. Look at him. Look at him. He's gonna do it. Do it right now. Right now. Okay, well, he's actually helping me, so. Oh, he got fucked. Wait, he's doing it again? Thanks, bud. For physical access management, we had a state-of-the-art door system, and by state-of-the-art, I mean state-of-the-art maybe 20 years ago. I did some auditing, you know, as you do. You got to make sure your security is top notch. The doors were hung incorrectly. So you could just, you know, take the hinge pins out. So who really cares about the security? But, you know, whatever. You know, we'll excuse that. You know, that's fine. What if they don't have a hammer with them? You know,
Yeah, fair point.
criminals
Yeah,
never
well,
bring hammers when they're making illicit entry. Fine. But there were so we had about 100 key cards, and about 40 of them were unknown whereabouts.
Oh, so just
Were
straight
currently assigned to employees that were no longer with the company.
even though I feel like that wouldn't matter. I feel like since the door is so old, I feel like I could bypass it with like a
yeah.
Flipper Zero.
I mean, look, if you had a credit card, you can bypass it. You can just reach your credit card in and pull the latch. I demonstrated it to the president of the company actually, and she did not give a fuck. Did I mention my favorite thing about this keycard doors? So keycard doors, right? They have a controller, and that controller needs a little bit of juice to make it work, right? It needs a little bit of power. So naturally, when they set up the electrical room, right? They put every single one of the keycard doors on. So there were 6 of them, and they put them on 3 different power supplies that were all made for 1 door each. So not only do they have, you know, insufficient power for every single one of the doors, but they have 40 key cards that are unaccounted for, and they don't seem to be very worried about. You know, like, fucking anybody could walk into the building. And it was a company that got rid of employees in a way that does not inspire them to be happy with the company. You know.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm surprised no one's gonna revenge it in any shape or form.
I'm surprised nobody shot up the building, if I'm being honest.
So yeah, I'll put it like that. Digital security wise, it was pretty decent though. Not gonna lie, it was not the best, but compared to what you explained, better at least.
Yeah, I mean it's hard to do worse than what I explained.
Yeah, I know it's impossible to do worse. I'll put it like this. For the love of God, please make your cloud storage protected. Anyone connected to the local Wi-Fi network can gain access to it with a Gmail account. So that was a quick journey.
My favorite thing is, guys, look, I'm gonna be real with you.
Protect your drives.
I'm gonna make a different point. If you have a work computer, if you have a work computer, your IT department can see everything on your work computer.
Oh my God, I remember this.
Especially if your company uses OneDrive. Your desktop and documents folder are being synced to the company's OneDrive. Yes, if you put in your desktop, I will see it.
I remember that. Yeah, it was such a wild shocker.
Yeah.
Listen, man. I don't want to be the guy digging him up some. Hey, I'm not gonna judge what you watch. Everyone's into their own thing.
I make the opposite claim. If I find it, I will judge your tastes. Yeah.
That's why some people get surprised that they're surprised that cybersecurity is a very social job, because a lot of your job is just telling people how to do their stuff. I mean, of course you do it themselves, you do it for them, obviously, but most of the time you just tell them how to do it themselves because you can't really be there every time when they fuck up. That's unrealistic. So, and if you still want to do cybersecurity, then you have my condolences. I hope you get better soon.
Yeah. Most of IT work is trying to convince upper management that it's actually worthwhile to have equipment. Look, I'm just saying, and I've said this the entire time. Meta is trying to replace the level 2 programmers, right, with AI. And that is actually going to be so funny for everybody who knows how to, like, get in and fuck around, right? Because who's the number one clientele of Facebook?
Old people,
What do old people hate more than anything?
technology.
Kind of. Not the direction I was
Uh,
going. What would the old people want to see absolutely none of?
what is it then? It's not,
So
if it's
look, if you want to get people off of Facebook, here's what you do, right? So you want to deal a lot of damage to Meta, and you have, let's say you have this AI, right, that's doing all the level 2 software development stuff. So what you do is you manipulate the AI to flood the platform with a ton of furry, and they're gonna all leave. It's mass exodus, baby.
turn
Meta
Facebook
loses
into a
all of
furry
its money
platform.
overnight because they can no longer sell your fucking grandpa's contact information to anybody who asks. I just
Will I
think
be
it'll
the
be
cause
really
of it?
cool when we have
That
the
is true, it will
ability
be-
to hack in and do an extreme amount of damage to a company
Isn't that?
by
Isn't that
just
like the
making
fucking
its AI do other
plot?
things.
Isn't that like the main plot of what's the game called? Horizon Zero Dawn.
But why is he hostile to
mean-
me? I just walked in and he was eating rocks and I didn't fuck with him.
If you disturbed his meal,
I didn't disturb shit. I was just hanging out, trying to pick up some spines from my boy Nergigante. And he's like, fuck you. I'm like, what the hell, man? And then he kills me. What a dick. I would kill him, but he's not even worth my fucking time.
Surprised that didn't cause mass hysteria. Because that looked terrifying to look at.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, what's going on, right, with AI? Dick move. At least I still got my Dragonite. Fuck him. Yeah, suck my dick, Dodogama. You didn't get me before I got the fucking rock. Can't eat this. I have it in my inventory. Fuckwad. Anyway. Yeah, no, what the AI companies are doing right now is that they're trying to build dependency. And then they're gonna jack the shit out of the price. And then the entire economy is gonna fail because either nobody can afford it or all of the money is going to funnel into OpenAI. And then the economy fails because you need to have people to give money around. Otherwise, money becomes entirely worthless.
Go back to bartering.
That's one of the like fun like punishments you can give like a D&D character that wants all the wealth in the world is that they get it and then it becomes worthless because nobody else has money and the economy
yeah,
just
sure.
slowly
I forgot about
disappears.
They care.
I mean, Twitch is rough for streaming, especially if you don't
Oh, yeah.
already have a following, because Twitch actively suppresses you.
Oh yeah, no, Twitch is just not a good landscape right now to be in.
Like if you search right now on any page, right, and you sort by lowest viewers low to high, that's what it's called. You will see about maybe 8 to 12 streamers with 0 viewers and 1 viewer and 2 viewers. And you will not see any streamers that are like 3 to 4 to 5 to 6 to 7. No, it's like 2 to 3, 10, 15, 18. And it just keeps going up. It's like, what
why I've been-
the hell?
That's why I've been off-putting trying to stream on Twitch. I'm primarily focused on getting my YouTube set up for streaming instead.
Yeah, I mean, YouTube discoverability is also pretty bad.
Yeah, well, both are bad. It's just which one sucks less.
The only person I've had come into YouTube chat in the past, like, 5 months and, like, come back is Fish and Warner. That's it.
Also, hasn't your YouTube live chat been filled with slurs?
No, that's the one time I streamed Wild Assault and put furry in my title. They called me a bunch of slurs.
Yeah, that was your. Yeah, buddy.
I've baited trying to get them to come back.
You're actively baiting them in.
Yeah, it's free engagement, dude.
Engagement bait goes hard.
Literally, like, look, if they're going to be a nuisance, I can at least milk them for engagement.
Rage bait does work after all.
That's the thing. Every time I have a bot come in chat and it's like not one of those ones that's just dropping like a link, I play around a little bit. I know that they're trying to sell me something, but they're gonna have to watch my stream for a little bit. After all, if you're gonna advertise to me, you better let me get a little bit of that advertisement revenue for myself, right? Is it manipulative? Yeah. Do I
Yes.
care? Not at
good.
all. Do
know
not
what it
give
could
the
do?
slightest of a fuck. Also, Warner, will you mean that you always use Surfshark VPN, or it's always a Surfshark VPN ad?
It's always a Surfshark VPN ad. Or NordVPN. It's either NordVPN or Surfshark.
I've always seen ExpressVPN.
Oh yeah, ExpressVPN. I've only seen actually a few times. For me,
Look.
it's mostly Surfshark.
Look, I'll do an honest VPN review right now. Surfshark VPN, absolute shysters. Do not buy it. Absolute dog ass.
What if I make a VPN company?
You'd probably do better than Surfshark.
Fair point.
Surfshark
I do something like
support
Boulevard did.
was not able to describe to me the amount, or like the parameters of, nor the pricing of their own fucking service. So like that's already a red flag. I asked them how much like their like static IP service would be, and they gave me the wrong price. Told me that I would be able to pay for it monthly, but no, it was an upfront 3-year. Shit service. Absolutely shit. I would never consider purchasing from them again.
I feel like if a sponsorship came up with like $1 million for doing like a shitty like mobile game, I'm selling out.
Yeah. Because I mean, like, look, if it's a bad app, right, that costs like $5, right? That's not a lot of damage. And then like the amount of improvement that the stream could have, it might be worth it. But, you know, like fucking cryptocurrency, that's no. Not touching that with a 100-foot pole.
Sure, I'll be called a sellout by a reviewer in the comments, but like, I'm a millionaire sellout.
Also, considering the
that.
fact that like 99% of the people who see the ad are just going to ignore it or skip it.
Yeah, fair point.
And I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying, guys. There's this extension you can get for Firefox and Chrome. It's called Sponsor Block, and it's a really cool. It's a really cool thing made by AJ, and you install it on your YouTube, right? And you go to YouTube and you watch a fucking like fucking does Markiplier do sponsorships? I don't fucking know. And you go to a video with a sponsorship, it'll go up to where the sponsorship starts, it'll skip that shit, and you don't have to press a fucking button. If you are still watching YouTube and you're not using something like that, I don't know what the fuck is up with you. It is literally essential. It's like ad block for the internet for YouTube.
Unfiltered rage.
Sorry, I just noticed somebody's stream title is finally I'm a master wanker.
No. How dare they be funny? How dare they use my word?
And with the legendary Wanker Wanky in our party at the moment. He's not a VTuber. So it would be my first out of rules random raid. I usually only raid VTubers.